everybody! Welcome to Half the Battle!
Well, vacation time is here, so we're gonna be taking it easy for a while and look at a few small playsets and vehicles over the summer.
But before we do, I have an announcement!
From now until the end of August, I'm gonna have a poll up on Patreon where supporters can vote on the subject of this year's Monster Month in October. And the choice is either Cobra-La or Manimals.
Whoever wins, we lose!
So, if you want to help to decide what October is going to be all about, become a patron and rock the vote. It can be done for as little as $1 a month.
With that said, let's get on with the show!
Meet the G.I.Joe Law, or Laser Artillery Weapon. This toy was released in 1986 with all original parts. It consists of 3 major parts: the base itself, the gun, and the claw that holds the gun in place. Technically, the seat and computer console can be separated from the base, but they're put in so tight, you should just consider them part of it. So, just having 3 large parts, it would be pretty easy to find one of these complete on the secondary market.
And it would be, except for one thing.
The little tip on the gun is actually removable. There's a circumcision joke in there somewhere, but this show is far too classy to go look for it. You can do that yourself. But yeah, if that's gone, good luck finding one again. Now, to be fair, it is on there pretty tight, so you'd have to deliberately remove it. The thing won't just fall off, so you are slightly more likely to find this toy with all parts instead of 90% complete, as eBay sellers are so fond of putting in their descriptions. The gun can rotate 360 degrees and can move up and down about 90 degrees. And these are the only moving parts on the toy, so that's the only added play value. The Law...
Gah, that's just gonna keep happening, isn't it? Damn review-averse!
The Laser Artillery Weapon has a metric crap ton of fine detailing in the molds. Canisters on the main body, hoses and what have you, plus a fair bit of sculpting on the gun itself. You can say a lot about Hasbro, and we have, but they didn't skimp on the details when it came to these battle stations. I'm also fond of the color scheme, dark gray and green, real military looking stuff. I always approve of that. It really mixes a futuristic look with realism very well. The decals are also nice, especially the monitors on the control station. Assuming you managed to put them up straight, as whoever first owned this one certainly didn't. Overall, this is a very cool looking playset with a nice bit of play value. It's definitely another winner for the battle stations. Now, the Law...
Damn it!
This thing is one of the few battle stations that did get other toys in the modern era. The first was in 2009 as part of the Rise of Cobra line, and was a Walmart exclusive. It came with 2 figures, versions of Hawk and Grand Slam. It looks pretty close to the original. The third and final version was the Cobra-La.
Okay, that's even more annoying!
Yeah, the thing switched sides and now works for Cobra. It was a 2017 convention exclusive and looks pretty neat, except for the gun tip. Having that in blue just looks stupid. Can't say much more about these, as I don't own them. I did look to buy them online, but looking at the prices, screw that.
With that, it's time to look at the character without a file card. And cue the freeze frame gag. Yeah, it's pretty much mandatory at this point.
First, let's talk about the name. It's called a laser artillery weapon, which is weird. Artillery usually fires in an arc, something a laser beam generally doesn't do. Though, yes, artillery has been known to shoot straight ahead. Still, a laser seems inefficient. So I thought maybe they meant it's a laser-guided artillery.
And here we run into a bit of a problem, since the toy's packaging and the inserts contradict each other.
The blueprints call the gun a laser, but the artwork on the box clearly shows the thing firing like a regular cannon. That's why I took the little half ball next to the big barrel to be the laser guidance device, but the blueprints call it an infrared heat sensor. Honestly, I'd say it's up to you on how you want to look at this thing. The law.
God damn it!
This thing never showed up in the comics, and most of the battle stations and small playsets were never featured in episodes of the cartoon.
Except for this one. Though I have to admit saying it's featured is stretching the definition a bit beyond its breaking point.
A bunch of laser artillery weapons can be seen for a few seconds in the miniseries Arise Serpentor Arise. It's a blink and you'll miss it moment. Still, it's pretty neat they went through the trouble of modeling the toy instead of going for generic guns.
And that's about all I have to say about the law. Phew. Overall...
I am the law!
Damn it!
Overall, it's a great little playset that's still cheap to find on the secondary market, complete and all, so I recommend you pick one up.
Well, just a quick heads up before I go, there won't be a video next week as I'm gonna be on vacation. So, I'll see you in 2 weeks, everybody, and hey, why not like, share and subscribe if that's your thing?